Hey guys, DC Network here, coming at you with another video. I was thinking about this the other day, and I realized that Cartoon Network does not have any programming blocks anymore. Like, yeah, there's Adult Swim, but that happens after Cartoon Network goes offline. And Toonami's an Adult Swim block that's once a week, but Cartoon Network itself, from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., during the time that Cartoon Network is on, it never has a programming block, which is really interesting because that's totally different how it was back in the early 2000s, mid 2000s, even the early to mid 2010s. When you look at Cartoon Network back then, there used to be so many different programming blocks. Like Toonami was originally a programming block for Cartoon Network that premiered action shows on Saturday nights. Like I remember Transformers used to be on that. Like Transformers Cybertron was. I remember watching Toonami for that. I remember Naruto was on that block. That's where they would premiere their new episodes. I remember then we had Maguzi in the afternoons. I think it was every day at 4 o'clock at one point, where they would show different action shows like Code Lyoko. I remember they showed episodes of Naruto reruns, and then they show reruns of Ben 10. And also Totally Spies as well. I remember they show. We even had at one point we had when they premiered new episodes all in one day, like Har Har Thursdays. Every Thursday there would be new episodes. At one point they did new episodes on Mondays and Tuesdays. I do not remember what the name of those blocks were though. They even had action shows on Fridays, and it was like action, 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 or like new action or whatever it was, something to that extent. And then even on Saturdays in the early 2010s, they had DC Nation, where all they aired was different DC shows. That's actually where Teen Titans Go originated. It was originally just like a couple clips on DC Nation, then it became a full show. Like, what happened to all these programming blocks today? We have Flicks, which was when Cartoon Network used to air movies. They had numerous programming blocks on the network that all disappeared. It was around, I believe, 2014, 2015, where we saw the end of programming blocks. Actually, Flicks ended in February of 2015. So basically, a little bit after Christina Miller took over, the programming blocks on Cartoon Network just completely disappeared. Which, I think that the programming blocks on the network were fun. There were different themes that kids could get into, like Har Har Thursdays. You knew, okay, Har Har Thursdays is the day that the new episodes premiere. Every Thursday, that's when my episodes are premiering. Action Fridays, that's, if you want to watch an action show, tune into Action Fridays. That's when they're premiering. Oh, you're into superheroes? Okay, well, DC Nation's every Saturday, so that's when your DC shows are premiering. It's just the way that the network was organized back in the mid 2000s to mid 2010s was just a lot better than what we have now. Now, hopefully, going into the rest of 2020 and the 2020s in general, hopefully we see the resurgence of programming blocks on the network. Hopefully the network becomes more organized in airing their episodes instead of sporadically airing episodes, whenever they feel like it. I mean, look at Infinity Train right now. Infinity Train had its first season aired in a week in September. Now the second season is airing as of this recording this week, and then that's it. No Infinity Train till if we get a season 3, or maybe if we don't get a season 3, then just no more Infinity Train. Same thing with Steven Universe. Steven Universe started out airing episodes every week like a normal show, like that's what it should be. Then they got to the point where they just bunch a bunch of episodes into an umbrella and give it a title, and they'd be like, oh, this week Steven Universe Change Your Mind or Change Your Heart, whatever it was called. I think it was Change Your Mind. This is the series finale of Steven Universe, and they would do that just periodically throughout the year, and that's how they air new episodes. Same thing happened with Adventure Time at one point, and regular show as well. That just every show went from airing episodes every week to just airing episodes whenever we feel like it. I mean, what happened to the days where we would air episodes every week, keep it organized, keep a schedule? We would just, everyone knew, hey, when's the new episode of Ben 10 Alien Force? Oh, it's on Action Fridays. Ben 10 Alien Force is on. Also, if you want to see Symbionic Titan, if you want to see Generator Rex, they're all on Friday night for about a 2-3 hour block. Oh, okay, cool. I wanted to see some more comedy shows like Chowder or Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack. Like, when can I tune into that stuff? Oh, well, if you want to see that stuff, check out Har Har Thursdays. That's when all these other shows are on. Oh, okay, cool, cool. But I'm into superheroes, so when can I watch like Batman: The Brave and the Bold and stuff like that? Oh, well, DC Nation is on Saturday mornings, and you could catch the new Batman show. In addition to that, if you want to watch Young Justice, you could see that as well, or the Green Lantern animated series. Like, everything was so organized back then that it's just like it made sense. Because if you're into Ben 10, right? More likely than not, you're going to be into Generator X or Symbiotic Titan. So why not group those shows together so you could get a bigger and larger audience for it? Now it's just so sporadic. No one knows when anything is happening. A lot of people don't find out. Like, I know for me, I don't find out about this stuff until I see a news article pop up online saying, "Oh, there's new episodes of Steven Universe coming soon." I'm like, "Oh, well, that's great." And then if I make a video on it, that's a lot of times that's how the viewers find out as well. They watch YouTubers and see, "Oh, wow, there's new episodes of Steven Universe. Oh, that's interesting." Like, it's just, in my opinion, I've talked about this before. It's just really stupid. Like, why not just have programming blocks, keep it organized, have episodes premiere every single week instead of just airing sporadically whenever we feel like it? Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.